Alright, the next chord is the D chord. The D chord, we're going to put our ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, the middle finger on the 1st string 2nd fret, and the index finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret. And we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 strings. And we're going to avoid the 5th and 6th string. So these two strings we're not going to play, but we're going to play 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's our D chord. So practice the D chord on its own. This one can be tricky. Make sure all those 4 strings are coming out and you can hear them. And you want to avoid any of the strings being blocked, so you might sound like this. Alright, so that you want to clean that up until it sounds clean. You get all 4 strings. Usually you have to make your fingers really nice and round to get those 4 strings to sound good. That might take some time, but keep it up and you'll get it. Just making little adjustments until you have all 4 strings sounding good. Once the D is sounding good, we're going to practice the D to G transition. That's a transition that you're going to find in so many different songs, so that's a really important one. So we're going to go from the G to the D. Notice how my ring finger is not moving when I go from G to D. And the reason is because it's a common note. That note is in both chords. It's actually called the D note. It's the 2nd string 3rd fret, and that is a common note in the D chord, but it's also a common note in the G chord. And by not moving it, it's going to really help that transition, and it's going to make it a lot smoother. So you really want to practice that way. So the way to do it is I have my D, going to the G, I'm going to bring my pinky down and I'm going to lift up these 2 fingers, and then I'm going to move them to the top strings here, the 5th and 6th string. And then when I go back, I'm going to lift up the other ones. Alright, so that's the transition. We're going to do the same exercise, 4 strums on D, 4 strums on G. So here we go. 1,